What's up everybody, it's your boy Henry Wong and we're back again today with a quick Power Apps video. So I just did my first live stream one day ago I think, and there was this particular issue that somebody on the live stream wanted to know about, and I decided to just make a video about it since we solved it in the live stream as well. So this particular issue is we want a OneDrive business account. When we create an item inside that business account, a folder inside one of those OneDrive folders, we want it to clone into a different OneDrive business account folder. So if I for example, if I just put my face like that, so you can see here, if I put a file in this particular folder, we want it to clone into this folder, which is a different OneDrive account. So this one is admin@Intelliga.com, and this one is support@theabbreviate.com. So we have two different accounts, two different emails, two different OneDrive for business folders, but we're cloning the same things in the folder. So how do we do that? We're going to use Power Automate. But before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps me out, makes more videos, gives me feedback. So yes, like the video, guys. Thank you so much for your support. And without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to just get this prepared. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Power Automate. And what you want to do before you get started with anything is you want to go to the Connectors tab right here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You want to go to the Connections tab. That's what you want to go. That's where you want to go. So once you're in Data and then you go to the Connections tab, oops, I clicked it again. What you want to do is you want to know which two OneDrive accounts you want to link it to, first of all. So I already have it linked, but I'm going to show you right here. So I have a OneDrive for Business data connection for support at theabbreviate.com. If I go back here. So I have one data connection for that particular OneDrive account, and then I also have another connection for admin@Intelliga.com. And these are the same ones. I should probably delete these, but it's okay. So yeah, I have two. Theoretically, we're going to have two right here, two OneDrive for Business accounts. So you're going to have to know the credentials for that account, those two accounts as well, right? So to add these new accounts, if you don't have them already, you just go up here, New Connection, and then you can click on this right here, or alternatively, you can just search for OneDrive for Business, and all you do is click Create, and you click Create, and then this authentication thing is going to come up, and you're just going to go ahead and enter your credentials in there, and then it'll add the connection, and then it'll appear right here, just like that. So you have to do that for both of the accounts that you want the link to, right? So once you have that done, you're all linked up. Now you can create your Power Automate, and this is going to be an automated flow. So let's create a new automated flow, and this is clone. Oh, we're going to clone OneDrives. I don't know. You can call it whatever you want. And the trigger will be create. Let's go create. And then so the trigger is going to be when a file is created, OneDrive for Business. So that's what we're going to click right there. Make sure you don't click the OneDrive one unless you have a OneDrive that you want to do. But we're doing OneDrive for Business in this particular case. So we're going to click on when a file is created. We're going to click create. And this is going to be our flow. So the first thing you want to do when you're in this place is you want to make sure you're in the right account that you want to create it for. So this folder right here, YouTube Livestream, this folder is in the admin@Intelliga.com account that I have. Okay, and I want it to be so whenever I create a YouTube Livestream folder here, whenever I create an item inside the YouTube Livestream folder, I want to clone it into my other account, which is right here. So I have this one. I have this one logged in on the browser, and then this one's just on my desktop, right? So this is admin@Intelliga. This one's support@Abbreviate. Whenever I make a new file in here, I want it to clone here, right? So to get that in order, you want to go to these three dots right here, these ellipses, and then you want to look at the My Connections right here. So when a file is created inside of the admin@Intelliga.com email account, and if you want the beginning folder to be the other account, you can do support@abbreviate.com, but my beginning folder is at admin@Intelliga.com, so I'm going to click on that one. make sure that's selected, and then now we can select our folder. So we're going to go on the root. So that's the root folder. We're going to keep going down in here. So there's the folder, YouTube live stream, right? YouTube live stream, there it is. So I'm going to click on the folder, and then we have that good to go. Now, include subfolders. You can include subfolders if you want. So if you have additional folders inside of this YouTube live stream, new folder, it'll include items created inside this folder as well, if you have it selected to yes, and it will not include items created in this folder if you have it selected to no. So I'm just going to go ahead and select yes. It doesn't really matter. I don't have that many folders in there, but that's just a quick thing to let you know. And infer content type, that's fine. You don't really need to mess with that. So we're going to keep that at yes, and then we're going to add a new step. So whenever a file is created inside of admin@Intellica.com, all we want to do is we want to create a file, again, on OneDrive for Business. So there we go. And now the only differentiation is we want these 3 ellipses. We do not want it to be in the admin@Intellica OneDrive for Business one. We want it to be at the support@abbreviate OneDrive account. So now we have that checked. Since we already connected it in our data, we're going to have that checked. So now we can access the support@abbreviate root folders. And if we click on here, we're going to have the root right there. Let's dive down a little bit, and now we have the YouTube live stream folder. And if we go back here, this is the YouTube live stream folder right there. So I'm going to click on that one. Oh, and to prove to you that this one is support@abbreviate.com, there it is. Okay, so there we go. We're at the YouTube live stream folder. And what do we want to name the file? Well, we're just copying the files, right? So let's keep the file name exactly the same. This file name is referring to the new file that was created in the first step, right? And then the file content, we just want it to be the file content. So we're just literally making a one-to-one copy of the file. And actually, that's all we have for the flow. So we're just going to save that up. And then it should work now. So let's get this prepared. So whenever I create a new file in this particular folder, it's going to copy into this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to copy some random Excel thing, right? So I'm going to paste, boom, new file created inside that folder. And now this book 1 should appear here very shortly. And it does take, a little bit, it does take a minute or so, but it clones eventually. So I might have to skip. Oh, and also you might see 2 copies of book 1 because actually I have another flow that I created here. So my flows right here, this create flow. So that's this one and this one are exactly the same. So you might see 2 copies of book 1. So I'm just going to delete that one. And okay. So yeah, you should see book 1 appearing here any moment, theoretically. So I'm going to wait here, and I'm going to skip here if it takes too long. Okay, so now we're back here. You can finally see I went to the flow page, and you can see the run history, and it finally detected that run thing, finally, after like a few minutes. And then, okay, there we go. Your flow ran successfully, succeeded, finally. Let's see if it's there. There it is. YouTube live stream folder now has book 1 inside of it. And I guess the other flow didn't run because I deleted it, so that's fine. And yeah, now we have book 1 and in this folder, and then book 1 in this folder as well. So that's how you do it, guys. That's how you clone items when you insert them into one OneDrive folder into another OneDrive folder in a different OneDrive account. Confusing, but I'm not sure what the use case is here, but someone asked me what it was and how to do it. So that's how you do it, guys. If this is useful for you, let me know. Let me know if you have any other questions in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you like this video. Have a great day.